just a very vivid memory. You know, my younger days, probably early teens, maybe. I talk about the song "Bittersweet Memories" because it is kind of that really because my dad would be like, "Okay, son, let's go get in the truck, let's go on a little trip." Okay, me and dad are heading somewhere, and this is gonna be fun. We know, but I always kind of knew where we're going. We're going just about 20 miles away to the nearest liquor joint. So get some bottle of whiskey, and one of the humorous parts of it is my dad would go, "Son, be sure and get you a Coke or RC or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
So I'd get a Coke, thanks, Then on the way home, he's taking the whiskey shots. And then he said, "Son, hand me that Coke you got there, that's the chaser." I could always taste the whiskey, and the drink after that. I'm like, "Dad, come on now, But as we drive around more and more, it's cool hanging out with your dad, but he's getting drunker and drunker. So you're realizing, you're starting to kind of get scared at that point. But so you're like, "Dad," you just kind of say something about it, but you couldn't really say anything. There was a few times you could just say, "Well, hey, can I drive? I'd like to learn how to drive," or something like that. Yeah, get over here. But you can't say, "Hey, Dad, you're too drunk to drive." You can't say that. No, that's not gonna work. So
insulting his pride.
So and one of the lines is, I say, "I'm praying like hell to make it home alive," which sometimes I was. I always said the prayers, to get home. We always made it home. But the part about the whiskey in the sand is a lot of times he would leave during the day and come back maybe in mid-afternoon. So it was you're very apprehensive because you didn't know if he's gonna come home stone drunk or whatever. But he always made it home. And so sometimes he would pass out at the wheel. So I'd go out and I would just turn the key off. And then the whiskey bottle would be there. So whatever whiskey was left, I would take it and just pour it out into this. We live in this, sandy land out in East Texas. That's why I got whiskey in the sand. So I would just pour the whiskey into the sand, and put the bottle back. That was kind of, I don't know if that was symbolic or anything. It's just, I think it was just, he'd have to go back to get some more. So that's why I did it. So maybe, but that's where I got the whole terminology whiskey in the sand.